Okay, so you'd like to add an image block into your WordPress. Now, there are a few ways of doing this. Obviously, it depends whether you're adding it into a page or a post. So what we'll do is we'll add it to a post. It doesn't really matter. The principle is the same. I'll just quickly edit a post that I've made for testing in previous videos. And here we have the post. Now, there's already one in there, so we'll add one in. You already know about blocks from the previous videos. Blocks are essentially the structural components of your WordPress website. And if you go up to the left here, the top left, you can insert a block. And in there, in previous videos, we've added paragraphs and headings. But you can go ahead and scroll down to the media section, which gives you images there. But you also have gallery, which is a collection of images. I'll come into that onto another video. But what you want is the image. And as before, we drag it to wherever on the document you want this image to be. I'll just put it there for this instance. Now we have an image block in place. We can now decide what image, or rather the source of the image for the document. You can upload your own. You can select an image from your image library, which is a collection of images that are associated with your WordPress. Every time you upload an image, that gets put into the library, and that will use your storage space up, so you do need to keep an eye on it. Less for photos and small GIFs and so on, but more with relation to videos and large files that you may keep there. They're going to use up your space. So back to this, you can upload a brand new image. We'll go and do that now. Okay, so I'll just select a random photo, and there we go. That's uploaded it to your library, and it has uploaded it to the page that you're editing. And you can manipulate the image, you can resize it, and so on. You can also put the exact widths and heights over here on the right hand side. You can also change the resolution. You can also add different attributes to that. They're for advanced settings, of course. You can add titles, you can add alternative text which can get picked up by the search engines. Okay, so that's uploading an image, but what if you want to use an image that already exists and you don't have any images on your computer? So you can go to the media library, which is your collection of previously uploaded images. If we go in here, we can select a photo as before and add it straight in. That's pretty simple. So let's do that again. Go over to the media section, drag an image block, select image. Now there's a couple of other options here which are quite useful, especially things like Google Photos and then the Pexels free photos and Openverse. Can't say I use Openverse much. Pexels I have used quite regularly because there's a lot of free open source images on there, which is quite useful when you don't have your own library yet. And Google Photos, whilst it's good, you need to be careful because a lot of the images that are uploaded are scavenged from other websites, and so there's a possibility they may be copyrighted. So if you go ahead and use those on your website, I can't imagine you'd get into too much trouble, but it would be best avoided to not use those where possible. Your phone, that's also a pretty cool feature because we use our phones every day for taking photos. So you can take a photo with your phone. I'll do a separate video on that because it's slightly more complicated. But you can upload photos from your phone that you've possibly taken over the weekend or today or whenever you've taken them. And you can then put them into your blog, website, or whatever the WordPress is. So maybe a product, for example, you might have taken a photo of a product you're trying to sell, and it's on your phone, and you don't want to transfer the files to your computer and then upload them. You can just do them straight from the phone. If we just select one of these, I'll just demonstrate Pexels, for example. So that will launch a separate, it looks like the library essentially, and you can put in whatever you like here. So vintage car, for example. You can search for pretty much anything you like. We'll have that one. Select it in the corner there. Come down to select, right hand corner. That'll insert that into the document. It will have a bit of text under here to say where it came from, and you're well within your rights to delete that. You can also, as there's a caption there, you can add something under there if you wish. So if that's a picture of a plant or a blog about mindfulness or relaxation, and you have a picture of some beautiful scenery, some mountains, something like that, you may wish to put a comment underneath about something about relaxing and unwinding in outdoors, things like that. So you have the option there, and it's already there for you, so you don't have to mess around with the extra text there. So the other option, so drag another image, and then you can insert from URL, and that is literally as it says. So if you've gone and found an image somewhere else, you know it's copyright free, or perhaps it's one of your images from your own online library and you have a link to it, you can add it in there and it'll insert the image into your document. And that's how you insert an image into your document. If that was helpful, please like the video and subscribe for more. Thank you.